I suppose from an outsider watching on, Brendan, yeah, listen, I don't think anybody could really say that the Lions tour, the rugby that was played on it, was anyway attractive for the game. But that wasn't just South Africa. I think that South Africa is a style of rugby that Rassie Erasmus has worked out that works. It wins games, and the World Cup and the Lions series is testament to that. I think a lot of the questions were coming from the Northern Hemisphere about actually the style of rugby that the Lions decided to play against South Africa in terms of them playing them at their own game. And I don't feel that was, certainly watching on, I don't think it was a great spectacle for rugby, and I don't think that it did the Lions a great service, particularly to lose the series as well. As Joe was just saying, both the Stormers and the Bulls have scored a huge amount of tries. You mentioned there about the offloads. I think that there's no doubt that with some of the firepower that we are seeing out wide with the South African players, I mean, they're scintillating to watch. And I think that that's taken a lot of the URC teams maybe by surprise, that whenever they've gone down to South Africa particularly, they expect it to be a lot of maul, a lot of set piece, quite slow, when all of a sudden the likes of the Stormers in particular seem to score tries from all over the park. And when you have the likes of Jantjies at 9 and Libok at 10, who can, as Joe was just saying, who maybe might not be as structured, but boy, he can throw a pass and put some dangerous players into the space out open wide. I think that's brilliant. You look at, it's one of the real strengths of the URC compared to what we would look at the English Premiership and the top 14 in France. They'd both be, the top 14 in France and English Premiership would both be quite a lot slower, where if you watch the highlights of some of the tries from the URC this year, and not just from the South African sides, from all the sides, I think all teams tried to play a good brand of rugby. Might not always be in the best of weather when you have to come up here in November through to February, March, or well, actually even in June, it's still not the best. But I think that's a real, that's why these South African sides have been a real boost to the competition, because they do have that bit of firepower and that bit of excitement within them. So I think that's, again, good for the league.